So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They run with the All-Pro from a couple of years ago, Jonathan Taylor. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Well, this defense for the Rams very strong in that victory a week ago.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. They run once more with Taylor. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. The Colts at 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. They got off to the tough 0-2 start, but come off a very important first win of the season last time out.
And it's tough when you find yourself at an early season crossroads, but that's exactly where they were. At 0-2, they were thinking if we fall to 0-3, things can spin out of control. But now at 1-2, they shouldn't feel the need to press out there. They're now back in a good spot, find a way to win some games, and keep moving forward.
And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Running left, Taylor. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but a pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of 1st downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
43 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground.
Now he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Colts will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. And oh, he clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Out of his end zone comes Andy Isabella. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
For most people, the excitement of the kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throws left side. Atwell's got it. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
On 1st down, Bennett. Right back to Atwell. That's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 2. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Back to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. You look at this Colt defense. They were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
And he's going to have a Rams first down. His good running gets him to about the 44.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Now Bennett to throw on 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. Yeah, good work there in open space. He's got this all the way down now to the 32. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A. Back to throw. Bennett. Open man is Atwell. Complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding...
Let's go. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. Bennett. And this one incomplete. I couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. But now it brings up 3rd down.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will actually break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
Bennett from the gun on 3rd down. That's complete. It's Okurebunan. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. But they run the option here on 1st and 10. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Over the middle, that's hauled in by Isabella. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a 2nd down here. And he's going to use his legs here. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Bennett. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. Touchdown, Rams! Cam Akers from 10 yards out. And the Rams are an extra point away now from moving out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Let's go now.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, and they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down.
Ready, set. $18 Cardinal, $18 Cardinal. Hey, check that. Street. Cup 19.
Third and long for Richardson. Able to find his man, Woods. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Third and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
Hawk 70. Reload. Ready.
They'll try the left side with Taylor. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuck that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
But that was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
On third down, here's Richardson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darian Kendrick. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
They'll take over first down 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll run on first down with Akers. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. There to make the tackle, Samson Abuka.
It's now second and 6.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's a second down and 6. They'll send the tight end in motion left. Now Bennett to throw on second down. It's complete, Burks. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. First and 10.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, a tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point. That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Touchdown! Andy Isabella, a 5-yard touchdown. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Point after try forthcoming. And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Indy offense at the line and set to go as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. Finding space at the 40. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Here we go, here we go.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10, back to the air with Richardson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Let's go.
So certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they've drawn up.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Panther 11, Panther 11.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Maverick, 60 Maverick. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Airing it out deep for Woods. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jelani Woods, 74 yards. And the Colts get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
18.
Richardson will throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And here's Bennett off the play fake, out to his left. So we've come to halftime. It's the visiting Rams taking the lead to the break. As we send you down to Orlando.
Final adjustments taking place in both teams' locker rooms. We're closing in on the second half. And to bring it your way, let's go back up to Indianapolis and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach. Yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Now Akers to start the third quarter on the ground. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. From the 42-yard line, here's second down at a yard. Going right back to Akers. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Able to find Isabella. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
The last run got 9. That leaves him with second and a yard. He's going to try and do this himself. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. And that one will go for 13 yards on the keeper. And a first down. That right there, Charles, I think is a prime example of what they're scared of. They said, yeah, you can run. We know you can take off, but be smart. He got hit pretty hard there.
A lot of these young quarterbacks, they like to tell us that they become running backs when they take off.
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Bennett now looking to throw on second down. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Traylon Burks, 28 yards. And the Rams add 6 to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes this a 9-point game. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Come on.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
And he gets this up across the 35 before... taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down.
As we both know, there's a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. And part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
There he goes, right side. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Josh Downs with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Colts are back within a score. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is down to 2. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Isabella now from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now we'll see if they can get the equal. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ballgame as it's intercepted. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Taylor. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Rig alert! Rig alert!
2nd down, another run with Taylor. And he winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. And now they're in the hurry up.
69-yard line. Check back! Check back! Cowboy 80!
Now we've got whistles and a flag. Looked like one of the Colts linemen might have jumped. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, Richardson. And he'll find Pittman. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Let's go now. Unlock line.
Taylor is going to take this one in for a Colts touchdown. Gay is on for the point after. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Bennett. That ball complete to Isabella. That's a gain of 13. 1st down Rams.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And he's going to have a Rams first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Throwing quickly out wide, Atwell. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Looking to throw. Bennett. They'll get that complete to Albert O. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, L.A. Albert Okwuegbunam. His first touchdown on the year. And the Rams answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that gives them a 3-point lead. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
While you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards, they're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
This one caught by Isabella. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route. And he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And he is going to have the 1st down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. They'll go again here with Akers. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Third down, the Colts beefing up the secondary. 6 defensive backs in the game. Back to throw. Bennett. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is caught. Touchdown, Rams. Andy Isabella. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Rams use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Colts 25. Tanner Brown, the kickoff for the Rams.
Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Richardson. Flush to his right. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Here's 2nd down. Now Richardson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Now he's free at the 35. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line. Let's go now.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They got to have two hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
But we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit, both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Let's go. And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. Off the bootleg. Bennett sliding, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Grover Stewart getting in there for the sack.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then,